dear Leo. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of February with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's a pick a card reading up, your love life moving forward for the full members to this channel, and the reading, what are their intentions with you, are available for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for January to get a context, and this is the prediction for February. And I will start reading your cards, and I'm using the Tarot de la NUIT. So when I open your deck here, I see the Emperor together with the Ace of Swords. So this is a person with a vision, a knife-sharp plan, okay? They see things very clearly. They are not in doubt. And, they want something, or they have decided upon something. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Nine of Cups together with the Ace of Swords. So I want to take clarification here for the Nine of Cups with the Lover's Oracle. Love call. So it's strange because the Nine of Cups is usually like how we satisfy ourselves. But here I felt like this person have you as a plan, and to satisfy themselves, they needed you. So someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So there seems to be a person in your surrounding, or the person most on your mind has taken the decision to reach out to you, to call out to you. We have seen Emperor, that's Aries. This is Pisces. This is pure air. Aries can be determination, Pisces can be emotional, and air is decisive. Okay. I call the four archangels in the corners of the world, and here we have the Three of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So it seems like this person is hurting without you. They have pain in their heart that doesn't want to go away. They have realized that this pain doesn't want to go away. Okay. 6 elements, and here we have the Moon card together with the Ace of Swords being the significator. So it's all these things that we have seen. Is Nine of Cups, Three of Swords, the Moon is things that this person has realized. Moon is 18, 1 plus 8 is the 9. So they have realized for some reason they can't be happy without you, or they can't get over a heartbreak that was caused by you, or by the dynamics between the two of you. So with the Moon, this person probably don't see another solution than to make this love call and reach out and express love towards you. We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is some kind of blockage, but it also shows some birds that both these species are mating for life. And we also have the Hangman here. So it seems like they have been blocked for a very long time. It might be that they will continue being blocked, but at least then you know what's going on in their head, that they want to reach out. They feel very tormented, but for some reason, maybe they don't want to take that last step to actually call or come and see you. Okay. So suddenly it was just done, so I didn't even have time with my little prayer, but everyone is here to help you anyway. Okay. So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and to the person most on your mind and your relationship in February. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and we have a Three of Wands. So this person has some serious negotiation on their mind, like they have terms, things that they want, but they are also open for cooperating with you. This is 3-3 to find solutions, but they also have like demands. It's not things are going to have to change. They are going to speak their mind, and or they want to, at least. If they weren't so chicken, they would speak their mind, but they want to speak their mind and come to some kind of compromise together with you. So the old bottom of the deck, it's the Ace of Cups. I think this person has very tender love for you, that they in many ways have tried to not admit to. Like there's one part of them that never stopped loving you, loved you to all of this, and will maybe never stop loving you. So, okay. So this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. This is the situation with said person. This is what's on their mind with you. Your feelings towards them, the bond between you two, their feelings towards you. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for February, and their behaviors and attitudes. So we'll start with the situation, and we have the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is someone burning with passion, wants to get things done. They feel divinely inspired, like on a quest. They are prepared to kind of make sacrifices because they feel like they're fulfilling a higher purpose. So we'll see. And what's on your mind? Knight of Swords. So it seems like this is what you're asking of the other person, that they are going to have to, kneel before you and show determination, and kind of with a crow here or raven, you want to hear that they have understood what didn't work out or what went wrong. So you're basically waiting for a knight in shining armor here. Okay, and this is what's on their mind. Knight of Pentacles, so they seem to be able to want to play that role. It's another knight. It's just that this knight moves a little bit slow. It's a little bit, maybe it's awkward with words, don't know how to express itself, and you want very clear communication and expression from this person. They also don't want to take all the blame, so that's why they are not like fully admitting to everything, because they feel like this would give you too much leverage, and then their voice wouldn't be heard, because Knight of Pentacles is a little bit shy, so it might be certain things that this person is shy about, and it's hard for them to talk about it without you acting as if they owe you something. Because they have demands too, and they are very scared that these demands won't be heard, and it will only be like them having to kneel before you and endure whatever it is that they really don't want to have in their life. They will have to endure it for the rest of their life if they are with you, because they are not able to communicate themselves and you don't want to listen. So this is what I'm feeling for what's on their mind. Okay. And this is the bond between you two. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So this relationship has been a little bit on and off, and someone ran away from someone and kind of wanted to be chased to, so that it could be proven that the other person really cared, and that it wasn't just, a fling or something temporary, or something that we amuse ourselves when we don't have better things to do. So I think Cinderella ran away so that the prince, in this case, we don't have to get stuck in gender roles. We can shift places on these if we want, in the way we want. But she waited for the prince to come and prove that he was serious about this. So it's basically seems what I saw was on your mind. So you run away from the relationship, so the prince would come after and prove their devotion, that this was for real. But with this slow moving energy, I think it didn't happen in the way you planned, okay, or wanted it to happen. So this is your emotions, and it's a Six of Pentacles. So it's an energy that wants to fix things, want things to be equal, want everyone to feel all right, want there to be balance and friendship in the relationship. So you seem to be open to whatever this person has so hard time getting out. Like you could rise above any aversions towards what they have to say and try to understand them. It seems like you're prepared to walk a mile in their shoes, and even if it's not something maybe you don't like, you can still wrap your head around it and try to compromise about it, because it's such an openness to the Six of Pentacles. We are prepared to sacrifice ourselves for the common good. And this is what's on their mind. I'm laughing. It's not really funny, because it's like the person is feeling that they are dying. So it's very serious. But why they feel like they are dying, it's because they can't communicate themselves. So it would be like a simple solution to this: communicate yourself, and don't feel like you want to die. But it's like a little bit constipation, a little bit block. Maybe this person is really scared of talking about certain things, or letting you know certain things, or the world knows certain things. So they rather keep it like a secret and die with that secret. So the laugh came because it's like they are a little bit immature. They think that this is so serious, but you are so prepared to understand them. What you want is someone that's acting real with you and showing that kind of devotion that it would be to open up and be vulnerable about a thing like this, whatever it is. So this is so unnecessary, but it's also very typical for this kind of personality. Rather wither away and die than to communicate about what's their problem. And if they communicated, you will be there and take care of it. You wouldn't let them fall into an abyss, and you would catch them if they fell, because that's the kind of person that you are showing us that you are: devoted, fair. Okay, so it's not a big deal, but when it's the first time you do it, or you never have done it before, you can feel really scared, because it's something you have held in for such a long time, and you feel like it would be a disaster if it came out, and then it comes out and it's nothing. It will be like, okay, we will work with that. We will compromise. I will see to that you don't have to suffer in that way or endure that. I will try to change your behavior in a better way. For them, it's like that's never going to happen. It's you're never going to be able to listen. You're never going to understand them, and then you just will understand them. So it wasn't such a big deal, and they are prepared to almost die with it, or because of it, because they can't communicate. Your behaviors and attitudes, Knight of Cups. So you are prepared to be the knight in shining armor for the other person as well. You are prepared to be the person that catch the other one when they fall. So that's how devoted you are towards this person, or to people in general. And here we have the emperors that, they want this, but they can't really believe that this is the truth. And can they really put down their arms and their shield? And they are not sure. Is this like a trap, or is this something you're trying to make them relax, and then you will chop their head off when they are sleeping? They're very suspicious. Okay. And the outcome for February, Four of Cups, and they will not be able to reach out in the way they are dying to, and you will not be able to help them with whatever issue it is, because they won't tell you what it is. Okay, so every night this person thinks about telling you, or reaching out, or calling you, texting you, but they aren't, because they're so insecure about the consequences. Clarifying the Page of Wands. So we have death, like real change is needed, this leap of faith, the love call, the devotion, showing that, yes, this is more meaningful than, just this relationship. It goes so far beyond. It's so much more meaningful. You're my soulmate, or I know that we have, like, our soul is so intertwined and connected, I can't live without you. So those kind of big gestures here with the death card. It's a knight in shining armor, but it's death. So with on a white horse, it's maybe not a shining armor, but at least a white horse. So and you with your white horse. Okay, I'm hearing a melody with that, so I'm pretty sure it's a song. You with your white horse. Is there even a song that, well, they sing like this? You with your white horse. I'll see. It's something that's dealing with this idea of the knight in shining armor on a white horse. 7 of Cups. It's like, will these needs ever be fulfilled? You feel like a fool for waiting for this person to come and show this kind of devotion. It feels like a castle in the sky, or like you have pink glasses on yourself and are fooling yourself, but you can't help by kind of waiting for this. And clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. This person is funny. They are very one-sided. It's they don't have like a big spectrum of things. It's what you see is kind of what you get, like a hermit crab, someone that's hiding, but it's also pretty like loyal, not maybe with where their mouth is, but with their actions, consistent over a longer period of time. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. So clarify the 2 of Pentacles here, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is like a bigger context, a bigger time span. So it's as if you have done this for a very long time, maybe for several lifetimes. You have tried to make this person engage and show that they care. So they are they, and there are you. You're waiting for them to come and, communicate themselves, open themselves up, but they are scared to take that leap of faith. They are more like Sleeping Beauty. Okay, you are Cinderella and you want Sleeping Beauty to come and run after you, but they say, hey, I'm lying here waiting for a true love's kiss. So complicated. Okay, so clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. So it's simple with you. You want love. You are prepared to show love. So their feelings. Chariot. They have this 2 sides to them. One, their exterior, where they try to look cool and like they have it together, like everything is put together. And then the other side that's totally desperate and can't live without you, and can't tell you that they can't live without you, so better not live at all. And then this other side is making them survive through this block, saying that see if I care. So this see if I care is saving them, but what would really save them is, of course, to open up and be like a real human, to talk about what's scaring them and see if you are there for them. I'm pretty sure you would be there for them. So Knight of Cups, 8 of Wands. You're prepared to communicate. You're prepared to make it right. You're prepared to own up to your own mistakes. You're prepared to listen, compromise, all these kind of things. So you can even ride this motorcycle together or have one each. Okay. Clarifying the Emperor. And we have the Queen of Wands. So both are Aries. So they are looking to you for support, because this Emperor is a little bit one-sided. They can only show this hard side, like see if I care. But to become a whole human, the Emperor needs to take in their Queen of Wands, the warmth towards other people. Still a lot of self-respect, but warmth and generosity, understanding, compassion towards other people. because the Queen of Wands is very experienced, very seasoned. They have seen and heard everything. So they're not scared. But the Emperor is a little bit scared. He just lives through his mask, or like what other people think of him. Look how strong he is, or how competent, or how cool. The Queen of Wands doesn't care about that. She is rising above all that. She's more about what's, feel true for her, and what's feel like the right thing to do. So no matter what other people think. So this person needs to, they're looking to you for this. It's like this is a dormant aspect of them that hasn't really grown, or isn't really allowed to come up. We can say that this is their shadow. And if this would come up, it would be much better protection than the Chariot. The Chariot is just, in this case, looking cool. But here it would come like a genuine person would rise up from the ashes. And yes, it would still be a person of integrity, but it would also be a person of compassion and warmth and wisdom. So for some reason, they haven't, maybe they are so suspicious towards humans that they don't give them any credit at all. So why should I even understand them? They are all, hell is other people. So it might be like that. 4-4. So clarify the 4 of Cups, the outcome, judgment. So we are just waiting for this person to integrate their Queen of Wands and become like the full-scale person, not the one-sided person, but the full-scale person. And then they would be able to open up, because they would have so deep understanding for themselves and so deep respect for what they have gone through. And they would realize wrong from right. So they will see that these people that didn't listen to them, it's like their thing. It's personal for them. It doesn't say anything about what this person were trying to say or communicate, or if they are like a good person or not. It just means that these other people couldn't understand them. It doesn't mean that the rest of the world can't understand them. So they basically need to start to understand themselves and put themselves first before they can become the Queen of Wands. So they need to make up the reckoning with the past and see that when I did this, it was the right thing for me to do. And these other people, they weren't supportive, but it doesn't mean that I'm supposed to, put on a mask and pretend I'm not that person. I'm still that person. I'm going to continue being that person. Even if, like, these people here couldn't support me, there's other people that can love me for who I am. Okay, so this person has a little bit problem because they don't feel like anyone else understands them or knows who they are. Okay, but it's also because they are not communicating. How can we know another person if they don't tell us? Okay, so advice for you, it's a coffin here. So you can basically wait for this person until your dying day. So you need to ask yourself, is this something you want to do? And or are you prepared to compromise in love and maybe find someone that's a little bit more available? It's just the tips. It's like it's just a suggestion. Doesn't mean that this is something you actually have to do. Advice for this person is the mices, like in the basement. They need to become aware about these things, what have happened to them, what people did to them, things that's chewing away on their on them from underneath. It's like the 10 of Swords. It's a person lying in their bed and being eaten by small mices, and they don't realize that all these small mices is thoughts from the past, situations that were never sorted out, like why this person did this to me, or when I said that I wasn't supported by these other people even though I was right and it wasn't fair. And it's a lot of these kind of things that they need to start to see it instead of just blocking it out. Maybe they are protecting these people that did it to them because they love these people, or they're dependent on these people, so they don't want to admit to them doing anything wrong. But we can see the wrongdoings of people without taking distance from them. We can just realize that they are humans too, with flaws and things that they are not doing right, and that people also grow, that maybe when this person was a child, their parents wasn't fully supportive, but now they might be supportive, but it doesn't mean that whatever happened when we were a child didn't happen. It still happened, and it put some wounds and traumas in this person, and they need to realize that they as a child, they kind of need to strengthen themselves from within and see that their point of view is valid and not just everyone else's point of view. Because when right now I feel like they are very rigid towards you, like they can only see their own point of view. They can maybe see a little bit your point of view, but they can't give in. It's like they're very rigid. So in this relationship here, they kind of represent those people that traumatize them and act in that way towards you, because that's how they have been taught, that this is the way you do things. But they need to realize that that's wrong, and when they realize that that's wrong in relationship to you, maybe you're needing to ask them to really change. The coffin here, we also have death, so you're waiting for them to change. So it's first when they actually change this or realize this about their past, that they can also realize their own behavior. So outcome. And the moon, we had the moon also in the beginning. So I'm seeing you continuing kind of missing each other, or feeling like you should be closer than what you are, but being unable to, as long as this person can't admit to what happened to them, what traumatized them. So they need to go to someone, a therapist or a psychotherapist or something similar, and just start talking about what might feel like small things, but it was big things for them when they grew up, and it has made them like this very cold and stubborn, stoic, closed off person, and they need to sort it out so they can have a better life. And wait for them if you want, but you might wait until your dying day. So that's something for you to consider. Are there other fishes in the sea? Possibly. Okay, I would urge you to watch the reading, What Do They Want to Have Happen, and the love reading for January to learn more about this situation or relationship. You can also order personal readings from me at tarot.com.se. And thank you for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to help the channel out, and hit the notification bell to get a heads up when a new video is out. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, stay blessed, and bye for now.